Okay, so today is February 22nd, and where am I this week? Well, this past week I filed my taxes, or I think I did that fairly recently, but it does look like I'll have a nice tax return, and I've been figuring out where I'll be able to apply that money. I had originally planned to put it toward my car to pay off some of the principal and reduce the interest I would have to pay, but I'm not sure. That doesn't seem like it's going to work, at least not right this minute, because of course I have some debt from just living, and I need to make sure that I have my expenses covered. But at the very least, I won't be filing. Anyway, I'm covered for a little while, and so I'm not super stressed out. I did make a trip to visit with Sarah this past weekend, and we had a reasonably good time. We played some board games, some Magic, played Forbidden Desert. That game's been getting quite a bit of play. And I finally got to play with Star Realms, which I had bought the last time I was there, but I didn't have the card sleeves at the time. This week, well, also while I was out and just generally kind of busy, I've been reviewing the programming that I studied for C++, so I'm kind of trying to make sure I remember that. I did sign up for that Python class recently, but I don't know, I feel like I'm just pulling myself in too many different directions, and I do have a lot of very big things I need to work on this coming week. I have my continuing education. It's a 20-hour course. I worked on that some today and yesterday, just getting in the hours, because I have to spend at least 20 hours on this particular thing in order for it to count for my licensing. Now, I've not had many people interested in me at all professionally, except in relation to my health insurance sales licensure. And all of them are like really crazy. I've had multiple people contact me proactively, asking if I would be interested in working at their company. And I've got 2 interviews this week, for example, both of them relating to insurance opportunities. There was one place that was looking at hiring me for something else. I want to say almost life insurance or something, because I have the health insurance and they are confident I would be able to do it. I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, I definitely want to keep that license, at least while I'm looking for work, because it's opening doors that even if I weren't using that particular license over the next couple of years, I still won't have it. But I also have, oh, one moment. Okay, so that was the cat wanting to come in and wanting to get in my lap. So, now that we've taken care of that, so all of my opportunities seem to be for sales and the insurance. So that is something I'm going to need to finish, but I need to put more effort into that because I can't keep delaying. But I should have that done at least by the end of the month and probably before. The other thing is I need to prepare for my interviews. One of them is supposed to be over Skype. And of course, I have a webcam. I can do Skype. But the background needs work. So I'm going to get a backdrop for here and tack it up if nothing else, just so it looks a little bit better, but that'll also improve my videos that I've been making. And I've been thinking about doing that anyway, it's just now I have a compelling reason to do it. So that's something. I also need to make sure I have some interview clothing. I do have clothes, but some of it's not as nice as it once was. It's just been wearing out. So I want to make sure I have at least one good interview outfit, especially a nice pair of pants. And generally, I just have a lot of very practical, important things to do. I have been feeling a lot better, especially since I started more or less forcing myself to do some of the important things that need to be done. Because although it's like I don't want to do any of them, and I don't enjoy doing them, but having done them, I feel better, which doesn't always make sense to me, but at least I'm getting things done. I do have a couple of fun things to do this week, meeting with friends for dinner, and I may be going out of town this weekend to visit with Mike and Olga if everything goes according to plan. So right now, my fingers are crossed that I'll be able to get everything done that needs to be done, and still be able to hang out with friends and have fun this weekend. So that's where I am. It's going to be a crazy week, but it's really no more than working a full-time job.